All right, y'all. What am I doing? You may have not asked. All right, got some water and my toothbrush. Oh boy, did I miss this, y'all. Brushing my teeth in a parking lot at night while cars and people drive by and they just kind of stare at you and welcome back to the missionary life. That's all I can say to myself right now. Golly. Let me tell you, how's your night going, huh? Thought you were having a rough day. Yep. There we go. Count your blessings, y'all. That's all I can tell you. Count them all. Because, I don't think the grass is always greener. Because I gotta listen to like a semi-truck drive by. Brush my teeth, it's like 30 degrees. And then after this, I'm gonna make a pallet and sleep in it, you know, so. But you know what? That's how much I love Jesus. Alright. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. It is night one of the third mission trip's launch, and man, I could not be more excited. Yes. This is the van that we are in with lit up and all that jazz. I completely redid it. I took the time to do the van. Maybe I'll do a video about that and anything. But yeah, let's jump right into it, y'all. It's night one. I got up super early and man, I was dragging. But you know what? I wanted to get up. I wanted to start the day right. Wanted to say goodbye like to the family and stuff. I spent spent a chunk of the winter in Waco, just visiting my family. Worked, saved up some money towards the end of the last trip and combined it with Christmas money. Was able to kind of rebuild and install some solar junk on here. So yeah, this baby is upgraded. So it's actually, I guess we would call it the Mark V version, where this is the 5th time I've like torn everything out and redone it. So yeah, you're looking at the Mission Mobile Mark V. But other than that, it's like, man. So I remember getting in the car, and as soon as I was launching, how excited I was. It's happening! Woo! It is currently January 24th at 3:05 p.m. and we are launching for the third mission trip on the Mission Mic journey. I was kind of motionless mic there for a while, and it took a while to get some stuff ready, which I'll get some details later for that, but nevertheless, time to celebrate! Woo! And so, we're beginning! All right, that's all I got. And so, yeah, so it was just like driving on the road has just been, you know, how did it feel? It felt incredible. It's exciting. It's, you know, what's funny is what's really different about me from the start of the trip, which I've been doing this for about, I feel like it's been almost a year and a half or so, somewhere in there, to now, is now it's like at this part of the road, it's almost like 90% excitement, 10% fear. When the ratio was probably the other way around at the start of it. It was like 90% fear and partial, you know, part of it was like reluctance, but you know, I read the Bible and I knew what it told me to do, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it, and that's that. So yeah, here we are now. Now it's excitement because, man, I mean, even on the road last year, there were times where it's like you ran out of money, stuff went wrong, etc., 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 but it's like God provided every bit of the way, so it's like, I haven't gotten dull to it or unappreciative of it, but I have come to expect God's provision and miracles. And he delivered me the whole way. He was with me every step of the way. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, look around you. Literally look around you right now. Look at whatever your surrounding is, look at what the settings are. And you know what? Everything you're looking at is going to turn to dust. All of it. All of it will be gone. All of it will turn to dust. From the dust thou art, unto the dust thou shalt return. Will be dust one day. It's all meaningless. So anyway, so, geez, it's kind of getting off the rails pretty quick. But anyways, yeah. So you know, of course, like, but we look in Scripture what we're supposed to do with our lives, the Great Commission that Jesus gives us, and let me tell you, it's like having done it. I know how great it is. I've learned firsthand. I now know for myself. I can say that I know everything that he promises, his provision is all true. So that's why I'm going into this with so much excitement, because you know what, no matter what happens, it's like he's there. If you focus on him, kind of like Peter, that's how you walk on water. So yeah, just want to kind of touch base with you guys. Just hope you had an amazing Christmas, an amazing winter, got to spend some time with the family. I know I did. It was a blast. And here we are right back into it, and literally this is my goal. I'm going to say this out loud because the Lord's put it on my heart. I believe it, but I feel like this is going to be the biggest year of my life. And by my human efforts, I'm going to do everything I can to work my tail off to make this the biggest, most successful missionary year of my life. But, of course, not by my hands, but by the work of the Lord, because I really can't do anything apart from him. But I'm praying that the Lord, because we're powerless apart from him, but I'm praying that the Lord shows up and that this is the biggest year of our life. So, and what about you? I guess that's my question for you is, what about you? What's your, did you do any New Year's resolutions or goals or whatever, or a yearly goal or anything? What the beauty is last year, I felt like there were so many successes that I'm going to try to build off of it this year. Things and it was funny too, because my old school way of thinking, and and just kind of going into the trip, as I was analyzing what do I want to get out of this, and what can I hope to expect in the future out of all this. It's funny because I don't know what'd you do with last year, huh? Did you make it count? Huh? Did you make it worth it, or did you waste it? Did you blow it? Was this year worse than others? Be honest with yourself, because if it was worse, you need to admit it was worse, so that way you can go back to the drawing board. But if it was better, you always got to look at what went well, what could be better. But yeah, this last year was it was awesome. I think it was one of the most, in my opinion, personally, one of the most successful years of my life. Even though I was living out of a van and bathing using water hoses and stuff, but yeah, no, it was definitely one of the most successful years of my life. And so I want to build off that. So, I throw that out to you. What about you? What's your 2018 goals? Because, and here's the funny thing though, what I was saying originally is, I originally had these goals of I've had a lot of earthly goals. I want to be in the best shape of my life. I want this to be the fittest year of my life compared to any others. And that is a real goal. But at the same time, it's when's the last time you made a missional goal? So what's your missional goals? I guess I want to ask for 2018. Have you ever thought of it like that? Have you ever thought of almost even numerical ones? How many people would you like to share the gospel with? Or how many people would you like to, or how many times would you like to preach? Or how many times would you like to try to baptize someone? Have you ever, and you know what, and hold on before you get all, shell and wall yourself off, but how many times do you make goals like that? Because a lot of us, well, it shouldn't matter. And honestly, most of the time, if any of us say that, that's actually out of fear, and that's actually out of discomfort, and that's actually out of conviction. So let's set our convictions aside. Let's take a nice big helping of some honesty, and let's ask, or let me ask you, the same question I've asked myself is, what are your missional goals for 2018? And if you don't have any, that's your homework. Go figure some out. Figure out how spiritually what you want to do this year different than any other year, and figure out how you can do that now. As soon as the thing stops and it's gonna automatically reload another video, or you can hit replay or whatever, as soon as this comes to an end, if you haven't set those goals, start putting some on pen and paper and start getting to work. Work as hard for your faith and for the kingdom of the Lord as you would anything else in your life. But anyways, hey, love you guys. It's good to be back. We're back. This is a team effort. I know a lot of y'all have been a part of this and are a part of this. So let's do this, y'all. Let's change the world, and as God's children, as the Christians, as Christians of the Bible, let's make this year count, baby. So anyways, all right, I probably just got myself way too amped to go to sleep, but love you guys. Praying for you. Visit missionmike.com. If you wanna support some of this as we get started. If no, it's not a big deal. I'm not saying you gotta. Relax. All right, jeez. No reason to get upset over there. I was just saying, But anyways, hey, love you guys, and I will talk to y'all soon.